What's going on, guys? Darkin here, back in a Draw All the Breakers video. In today's video, we're going to be having another discussion about what the next potential Raider could be. Now, the way I see it, we have 3 characters that could be the next Raider, and we have new evidence for a few of them. So we're going to be going ahead and going down the line of who the new Raiders could actually be. So first off here, we have Daddy Goku Black. Daddy Black, I think, would be a great addition to the game. And when I mean Goku Black here, I mean Zamasu, I mean base Goku Black, Rose, merged Zamasu, corrupted Zamasu, and I think they could do a lot of interesting things with this game. They could have some sort of immortality mechanic. They could have Goku Black called like base Zamasu, like similar to Zarbon Dodoria for Frieza. They could do a lot of things with Goku Black, and I think it'd be very exciting. It would generate a lot of hype, and I think it would bring a lot of players to the game. Now, next up here, we have Broly, and I feel like they could do one of 2 things. They could go with Z Broly, or they could go with Super Broly. Personally, I think Z Broly would be a little better, not just because I prefer Z Broly as a character. To be honest with you, I actually prefer Super Broly as a character. Z Broly, I just feel like is a little more fitting in terms of the Raider theme. Raiders are ruthless, they're killers, they just like annihilate civilians, kill survivors. And to me, that's not Super Broly. Like, Super Broly was taken advantage of. He's, confused. He's controlled and whatnot. Where Z Broly, he is a killer. He is a psycho, dude. He just wants to kill Kakarot. He doesn't care about what he has to do to accomplish that goal, right? So Z Broly, I feel like, would definitely fit the Raider archetype a little more than Super Broly. And for the last character we have here is Ginyu. I imagine this was a big surprise to you guys when I talked about this last time, but we actually have more evidence that could confirm Ginyu being a Raider. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get right into that. And again, huge shout outs to Demon Boy for even bringing this up as a topic. Ginyu was not on the table for me, and I imagine it was not on the table for a lot of you. So huge shout outs to Demon Boy again for not only bringing this to our attention, but for actually providing us with new information. So kind of going back to the previous post that brought us to this information, Demon Boy was saying that he double checked the paths for the Ginyu Force, the little files, and they weren't there the last time he checked. So basically what he's saying here is that there were files that were newly added for the Ginyu Force specifically. And he found that there were silver and gold files for the Ginyu Force. So again, to reiterate, I discussed this on the previous video, but just to kind of narrow this home, all Raiders have gold and silver skins. For my Boo, I will unlock his silver skin at 85 and his gold variant at level 100. So what does this mean for Ginyu? Well, we'll continue here. Adding more, since some were wondering why I didn't post the screenshots. I was one of those people, not gonna lie. It's because the files don't actually exist yet. Breakers doesn't read files like Xenoverse 2 or other games. It tries to encrypt the names to keep people from going through things easily. Breakers file names use a hash, basically a long string of random letters and numbers, and needs a file list to even load the correct files. I found where the file list was stored in memory. That's where I found out it was updated with Ginyu related paths. Because it's only something found in memory while the game is running, it's why I didn't post any screens. However, y'all are curious, then here's Ginyu, everything Ginyu related that I saw. So huge shout out to Demon Boy for going above and beyond and providing some extra evidence, which I was kind of looking for last time. So as you can see here, we have the files for Ginyu. We have the gold and silver skins for Raccoon, Birder, Jay, Skoldo, and Ginyu himself. The only piece of information that is a little confusing to me here is this sentence, used for equipping Vegeta gloves for level 4 Transphere. I don't know if this is referring to Ginyu being a Transphere, or this is going into the body change mechanic, or what. But I'm kind of just trying to read these names here. I imagine Bust. I mean, I'm about to bust looking at these leaks, man. But I guess Bust just is referring to the character model, because we have ear, eye, the skirt, which I imagine is Ginyu's actual armor. We have a frog Ginyu here. Raccoon has similar bust, gold bust, eye, skirt. Yeah, so this is probably referring to the armor, but very cool. I appreciate Demon Boy for going above and beyond and bringing these files to our attention, allowing us to view them. So I'll definitely link this in the description below if you guys want to look at them yourselves. So again, just to reiterate that Demon Boy is a credible source. A while ago, way back in November, he found out that adult Gohan, Videl, and Kid Trunks and Goten were going to be Transpheres in the game, and a month later we received them in the game, so he was right on the money. And he also found Bardock, Beerus, and Whis. So Demon Boy was on the money again. Unfortunately, we do not have these other Transpheres like Broly, Kid Buu, Gogeta Super Saiyan 4, Goku Super Saiyan 4. So apparently these are in the game, just waiting to be released. So this is very exciting to get these Transpheres down the line. So we have another data miner as well who went by the name of Moko. I'm going to continue calling them Moko just because that's what I remember. So they are a credible source as well. They are the reason why we found out that Bardock was coming to the game, Super Saiyan 2 Goku was coming to the game, Whis, Beerus, and Super Saiyan Vegeta, Trunks, and adult Gohan as well. So Moko is another viable source. And what's interesting about Moko here is that they display files of super attacks or abilities in the game. So I feel like this is going to give us some extra evidence for Goku Black. So here we have Angry Explosion, which of course is a move with Buu. And just kind of to prove that, I'm going to go ahead and go to the Raider here. And as you can see, Angry Shout is right here. Actually, what was the one we were looking at? Was it Angry Shout or Angry Explosion? Yeah, so Angry Explosion is actually a super attack. And this is not a super attack that we have in the game. This is a super attack that is for the Raider only. We do have some Raider super attacks that we can use as Transpheres, but this is one that is set aside for the Raider exclusively. This could be, you know, given to boost Transphere down the line, but right now that is not the case. So, also here, I believe I saw it before, there was a black Kamehameha. And who would be using this black Kamehameha other than Daddy Black himself? So unless we are getting a Goku Black Transphere with the black Kamehameha, I feel like this is evidence that kind of points towards Goku Black having that super attack. But also, as you can see here, Milky Cannon. Who does Milky Cannon belong to? Captain Ginyu. So there is a little conflicting evidence there as well. But as you guys can see, there's lots of moves here. Innocence Cannon belongs to Buu. That is a super attack that we can actually use in the game as Transpheres. I'm going to go ahead and show that to you guys in a moment. That's the summoning thing. Oopsie. So, yeah, for Buu, Innocence Cannon is one that actually we can use. So, what these files are showing us is either that these will be Transphere moves that we will acquire down the line, or that these moves belong to Raiders. It kind of goes one way or another. Like Innocence Breath is a move that we do not have. That's not a move that Buu as a Raider has. I will show that in a moment. If we go to Buu as a Raider, there is no Innocence Breath. Innocence Breath is not a thing here, and Innocence Breath is not a thing here. Unless that's referring to the Area Destruction move that he's doing, that's not a thing. Also, another Goku Black move I found here was in the bottom right, which is the Super Black Kamehameha. And I believe those are the only moves relating to Goku Black or Zamasu in the game. Of course, I will link this in the description below if you could find anything that I missed. I don't know if I see anything for Broly in here. Powered Shell, actually, I believe belongs to Broly, so never mind. But, so there's something for each Raider. Now, whether these are going to be Transphere super attacks or Raider super attacks remains to be seen. But, yeah, I just wanted to bring those to you guys' attention regardless. So, more evidence for Goku Black. I believe I mentioned this in the previous Raider speculation video, but just kind of to reiterate, if you guys don't know, for some reason, there is an emote, Blades of Judgment, in the game. For some reason, Blades of Judgment is in the game. Why would this be in the game if Zamasu was not going to come to the game? It doesn't make any sense. So I feel like this is kind of hinting towards Goku Black. And now for Broly, so the way I look at it, boys, in terms of the three Raiders here, or the three potential Raiders, there are three doobies of copium, right? So we got a little bit for Goku Black, a very little bit for Broly, and we have a lot for Ginyu, unfortunately. A lot for Ginyu. Or fortunately, depending how you look at it, right? Or depending on what Raider you prefer. the only evidence I really have in-game for Broly is this passive ability. That was added by Whis. So, we have asphalt speed, and we have dirt speed, and we have snow speed. Now, we only have one map in the game, which is Green Coast, that has snow. Now, out of all of these raiders, or all these potential raiders, which of them are most aligned to snow? The Ginyu Force. There was not even a droplet of snow when they were out and about. Goku Black, not an ounce of snow when he was out and about. Broly, there was some snow. This is the only, this might be like insane copium, but I think this is the only evidence I have that points towards Broly in-game, unfortunately. And for the Ginyu Force, I really don't have anything in-game at all. There's no skins, there's no emotes, there's nothing that really points to the Ginyu Force. Goku Black at least has Blades of Judgment. Out of these three options, the only one that has evidence in-game, and this is not data mines, this is not leaks, in-game is Goku Black. So I feel like the ones that have the most evidence are the Ginyu Force, because the files heavily imply it. But Goku Black has a lot of moves, and Blades of Judgment is in the game. Unfortunately, Broly does have a move or two in the files, but besides this snow boost movement speed passive, I really don't think Broly is coming anytime soon based on the evidence that we have. I think it's really going to come down, ironically, to the Ginyu Force and Goku Black. In terms of which raider is going to come, I really don't know. But again, you guys can look in the files yourself, speculate, see which more evidence. Maybe I'm missing something. But yeah, I feel like if all things go the way they are, I feel like Ginyu Force has the highest chance. Goku Black has the second highest chance. Actually, I don't know. It's tough because Goku Black has this emote, man. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why is Blades of Judgment in the game? I just don't understand. Why would they put it in the game, and why would they put it in now? So I don't know. It depends what's more important to you. Do you think the silver and gold skins are more reliable information? Or do you think Blades of Judgment is more crucial information of Goku Black being in it? Depending on that, I feel like Goku Black and Ginyu Force are definitely in the conversation of top, 1 and 2 in terms of who's likely to be the next raider. Of course, the Breakers team could pull a fast one, and all three of these guys want to be the raider. Who knows? Who knows, bro? Breakers loves to surprise us. They love to, break expectations, as I like to say. So, I feel like in terms of the raider that has the most likelihood of being the next one, it's either Ginyu Force or Goku Black, man. I can't even say. It's just that Goku Black has the in-game thing with Blades of Judgment, and then the Ginyu Force has the files. So it's tough. It's tough. The one that I think is smoking the most opium is Broly, unfortunately. But yeah, boys, I just want to do a follow-up to the previous Raider speculation video. Let me know in the comments what you think is most likely going to happen in terms of the Raider. If you think it's going to be Goku Black, if you think it's going to be the Ginyu Force, or if you think it's going to be Broly. You're still holding out hope for Broly. Yeah, guys, in the comments below, again, let me know who you're speculating. Let me know if there's anything in the files that I missed that we were looking at. And like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Dragon Ball The Breakers updates, showcases, speculation videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.